double. Digits. They in trouble. Cause I get it. Get to them digits, I get to them digits. I double them digits, I smoke that exquisite, I talk it, I live it, I get to them digits, I double them digits, I smoke that exquisite, talk it, I live it, get to them digits, I double them digits, I smoke that exquisite, I talk it, I live it, I get to them digits, I double them digits, I smoke that exquisite, talk it, I live it, damn. Them digits smoking exquisite, I be going straight ham. Use double, yeah, I double digits, yeah. Call me Mr. 40 man. Mr. 40 watt, double deuce, yeah, I get it poppin'. Double that up, flip that up, cause I'm never flopping. Yeah, got different flavors for you to savor. What Bama's coppin'? Bama's talking it, but I'm walking it. Nah, I don't be shopping. Nah, be spending. Nah, I be saving. Y'all Bama be faking, yeah, the road I be paving. Yeah, I be double, I be slaving. Yeah, I be triple, quadruple. Y'all Bamas be talking, y'all Bamas be all foo-foo. I be spitting, go hard, it's funky, yeah, like doodoo. Big dog call me Rottweiler, y'all new like little poodles. Better yet, never doodles. When I'm in the booth, hard truth, I spit, Bamas be not used to. Go so hard, crucial. Stepping beats like voodoo. Watch my channel like Hulu. I get to them digits, what the f*** you get to them digits, I get to them digits, I double them digits, I smoke that exquisite, I talk it, I live it, I get to them digits, I double them digits, I smoke that exquisite, talk it, I live it, get to them digits, I double them digits, I smoke that exquisite, I talk it, I live it, I get to them digits, I double them digits, I smoke that exquisite,
double them digits,
talk it, I live it.
You know what time it is. It's time to fuck up the summer. Double the digits, run up the numbers. I go get money, I don't do slumber. Shot on my plugs, shot on my runners. The DA, they wanna do me like Thugger and Gunner. I hope God send me a ton of. I bet you I break every one of them down. These want come around, but sorry to tell you that we don't do business with clowns. Jump in this water, get drowned. I got like 30 right now, who want go some rounds? They tryna slow this down, but I made a promise that we are not stopping for nothing. Y'all ain't my ops, niggas bluffing. I know it, cause every time we push up, nobody want nothing. Scope on the like I'm hunting. Pull up with all type of fashion and fuck up the function. Speak on my name, is lunching. You are not gang, lil' homie, we not in conjunction. I do not want no connections. The I hustle without on the turn of my section. Police keep asking me questions, but I keep on telling them I ain't got no recollection. I don't know what you been doing, but you should go get you some digits. That's my suggestion. I know about losses and lessons, but mostly about winning, cause what you expect I was destined. I'm a champion. I'm the fucking champ. I be up late for the digits. I wait for the digits. I'm dressing all black like a band.
Get to them digits, I get to them digits. I double them digits, I smoke that exquisite, I talk it, I live it, I get to them digits, I double them digits, I smoke that exquisite, talk it, I live it, get to them digits, I get to them digits, I double them digits, I smoke that exquisite, I talk it, I live it, I get to them digits, I double them digits, I smoke that exquisite, talk it, I live it.
Yo, what it do? It's your boy Deuce Double, Mr. DU. It's like, nah, Mr. 40 Watt, but you can call me Mr. DU too. DUJR. Shout out to Pops, but yeah, that was double digits. Shout out to Light Show, hopping on that joint. Killed that motherfucker on the last verse, nigga. Yeah, went in on that joint. But yeah, shout out to Light Show. You know what I'm saying? That's off my newest project. It's also my Bama's Pretend project, but that's off my new surprise project. Surprise. Short story chapter 1. Just dropped that the other day on 7/22/2024. And yeah, you can go check that out. That's the radio edit of Bama's Pretend. You know what I'm saying? Yep, that's the radio edit that you just heard. I'm sorry. Excuse me. That's the radio edit of Double Digits that you just heard. You know what I'm saying? Featuring Light Show. So my newest project, Short Story Chapter 1. That radio edit version, Double Digits. Featuring Light Show. But what's good, world? You know, it's another Deuce Pod. You know, this is episode 3, season 1, I believe. Calling this one Short Story Chapter 1. Because, you know, the other day I just dropped a project called Short Story Chapter 1. Go check that out. But I'm gonna start this episode off. I'm gonna time travel a little bit. If you've been following, from episode 1 to episode 2, the life and times of Uja Leo, and episode 3. Now we're on right now. You probably heard me give the intro on episode 1, but I'm gonna go ahead and time travel, like I said, and go back, take it back to back to the multiplication hip hop. I'm taking it back to 1999 when I was 17 years old, and my pops was coming up with a concept called multiplication hip hop. If you time travel again back to the future, you can look up multiplication hip hop and Google it. It's in the Urban Dictionary. But you might see hip hop, multiplication rap and all that. We were the very first people to do anything like that. But it was called multiplication hip hop, and we sold over. I think it came out in 1999, and remember my birthday, like October, by Christmas time, 2000, he sold over 10,000 copies. We was in the BET News. But my point I'm making with that is I'm the voice of multiplication hip hop. If you ever know about that CD, you had it for your kids, you had it in your school, your teacher, and it was going 1 times 1 equals 1, and 1 times 2 equals 2. That was me actually saying that. You know what I'm saying? On the multiplication hip hop CD, when it's elementary CD. I was saying all the things, but I think my sister was saying the ABC. Shout out to Leslie. But science and geography, addition and subtraction. Like I said, I was the main voice saying 1 plus 1 equals 1. In the 50 states, Maryland. That was me saying that. So, but I'm just saying that to transition to give a shout out to my man. It's not my homie, but I just connected with him earlier today. Shout out to DJ Flex from WPGC. We've been in similar circles, bumped into each other a couple of times, and never really chopped it up. But I talked to him via IG. And shout out to DJ Flex. And shout out to Sugar Bear, too, EU. Shout out to DJ Flex, WPGC, and Sugar Bear, EU. Because I seen my pops he manages the county studio on Bach Road. A lot of people may not realize they have rec centers. They have a PG, Prince George's County Sports and Learning Center right off Bach Road. My pops is the studio manager over there. So my point I was getting to with Sugar Bear from EU doing and DJ Flex from WPGC. They were up there at the county studio the other day at a sports and learning complex, and my pops was in there, and they he was helping them out with it. I think they were doing some drops for WPGC and whatnot, and Sugar Bear, whatever Sugar Bear got, he's always out here in them streets doing his thing. So they had needed some studio, assistance, whatnot. But they pretty much had it from what Pops was telling me that, he really had to do too much. But my point I'm getting to again, when they were chopping it up, him and DJ Flex, Flex I was talking to my pops. He was like, "Oh, you guys are the ones who made the multiplication hip hop CDs, and we had the vans going around DC, and you had the characters and all that and whatnot." He's like, "Yeah." And it's like, man, and I never knew this, and Pops never knew this. He was like, "Man, I never knew you guys," and this is Flex saying this to my pops. He's like, "I never knew you guys, but when I go and talk to people and give motivational speeches and in the schools and stuff, and I use y'all as an example. I tell people, like, look at them. They did the shit independently." So they did their own thing. Like you can do it independently. You just have to try. You gotta have your plan together. You gotta have your team together. So I just want to give you a shout out, DJ Flex. Salute, DJ Flex. Like I said, I linked up with him today on Instagram, and me and him talking some business. It may pan out, it may not, but I just regardless. Shout out to DJ Flex. I appreciate you, brother. Because whether you know it or not, you made Pops real happy that day when just to realize that you're the music coordinator and WPGC or whatever you call it. I'm not sure 100%, but people know you. I mean, people know the water dance. People know about a lot. DJ Flex was on that. I'm from DC. Yeah. With the Tabby Bonet. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, Flex is, and I'm not talking about Funkmaster Flex. If anybody that's listening from another state, I'm talking about DJ Flex from DC. Yeah. But and WPGC radio. Yeah. But shout out to you, and again, shout out to Sugar Bear. Appreciate you, brother. You good man. I seen Sugar Bear a couple times with Trey Chaney and what you call it, just in Trey Chaney was doing his little go-go thing, opening up for a couple bands and whatnot, performing with the bands. But I'm gonna take it back again to multiplication hip hop and the whole brand with DU Records, where we got the educational kids CDs. People, you can still get those online. Everything's available online. You know what I'm saying? But coming up in real life outside, we're gonna be at the H Street Festival. Yep, right in DC. I believe that that's northeast over by the Haggen Mall, Benning Road, over that area. We're going to be on 8th Street at the 8th Street Festival, September 21st, I believe it's a Saturday, September 21st. I might have the wrong date, but it's a Saturday, September the 21st, 8th Street Festival. So make sure y'all come out. We have Desmo and the L Squad, DJ Zoe, the whole DU camp. We'll be out there doing something fun for the kids. So make sure y'all come out. Got kids, bring them. If you don't got kids, come out, bring them, because it's something different for the community. But, I'm going to go ahead and transition. Since we're making announcements right now, church making announcements right now. So, y'all listen to your boy, supporting your boy. Come support your boy again, October, right after September, October 19th. I'm having a B-Day bash. If you want the details, find my social medias. It's DEUCEDOUBLE, Deuce Double, Mr. 40 Watt. You can find me everywhere. Check my social medias, and I'll keep you updated, coming up to October. But I'm having a little birthday bash. Kid's going to be there. If you're not familiar with who Kid is, he's on that little Wayne smash hit, Mrs. Officer, Mrs. Officer. Wee, 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 wee. He had a second verse, and Choke No Joke will be there on my birthday party as well. There will be, if you're not familiar who Choke No Joke is, they're the guys who are doing the behind the scenes. Like I do behind the scenes with Trey Chaney. They did the behind the scenes with Jay-Z and Rockefeller when they were, when it was the dynasty and whatnot. Choke No Joke was getting all that footage you see still now when they do YouTube and Instagram memes and whatnot. But yeah, just I appreciate all the love you've been checking in from episode 1, 2, 3. And if you like I say, if you want to come meet up with me, you know where to holler at me. That October 19th, I'm gonna have my B-Day bash. And shout out all the Libras. And we getting shout outs right now. I'm transitioning. Shout out to DJ Zoe. You know what I mean? I got to shout out DJ Zoe. You know what I mean? Because, like, the other day, speaking of DU again, I'm in that big old DU, and I'm going through some beats, me and Pops. And Pops just pulled up on something real quick, and it was like, hey, this is a Zoe beat right here. You probably not heard. And I was like, whoa. I got to do something to that, bro. I think Pops thought I was just hyped up and just saying that. The next day, he was like, damn, you did something to that? Yeah, it's a whole song, bro. That joint's called Delirious. I got Delirious on that track. Spit that fire, that water at the same time. Now, but shout out to DJ Zoe. Some people know him as DJ Zoe. Alonzo Powell, y'all might know him from Zoe from, Certified Funk, Epitome Band. He sat in with Red Essence before. A lot of people in the go-go scene know him. And shout out to B-Man. He always ran with Zoe, and most of his bands are now B-Mans are running with District Kings. And y'all should know about them. They got Go-Go Mickey over there, Jam and Jeff, the other Deuce in the DMV. They got Trey the Deuce, 32 over there. They got a couple other people I'm forgetting them. Now, District Kings is kind of like an all-star team with like some go-go legends, whether y'all know it or not. And I'm going to continue to shout out, since we're shouting out legends. Shout out to hip-hop legend, Priest the Nomad. Shout out to Priest the Nomad. That's my brother right there, man. Priest the Nomad, just to give you some background on him, he's a beast. You know what I'm saying? He's an OG and a legend as far as mixing, mastering, engineering. He was a teacher at Omega Studio School. And he's a guru. He's a legend as far as hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? He was there back in State of the Unions, Bar None. You know what I'm saying? Before Pure was called Bar None. Some people don't know that. Club Pure, Fat Trill was discovered. But Priest, he's a guru when it comes to music, and he's a guru when it comes to engineering and mixing and mastering. And so shout out to that brother. I went to holler at him the other night. And it was crazy because I've been tapping in with Judah. A lot of people know Judah makes beats. He changed his tag to that Judah used to make beats because he's kind of heavy on the engineering and mixing and mastering. Hence my point. I had rapped the Priest because he's such a beast. I wanted to get him to mix my go-go therapy and master my go-go, not go-go therapy. I'm sorry, excuse me. My Bama's Pretend project that I had dropped a little bit ago. And at that time I talked to him. He was right. He was right to get back in the full swing of his rap mode. And he was like, man, I'll be honest with you, bro. You might want to holler at Judah. Because Judah gonna give you the same love I would give you, but right now I'm back in rap mode, so I can't really give you your full attention that you would need for your project. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that transparency, because some people be like, "Oh, you acting weird? You ain't." No, thank you. That's how I am. I'm honest with people. People believe what they want to believe. Think it's a theory, or I'm just saying something to say something. No. So I appreciate him telling me that, because yeah, I knew Judah was a beast, but him giving him the cosign, I was like, okay, now let me go ahead and revisit Judah, because I never actually linked up with Judah before. I linked up me and E1. One time, my cousin E1, we linked up with Judah. One time, went to a studio, chopped it up with him. They played like a Wale song for us that nobody's ever heard before. And we just chopped it up. He talked about DU and East, E, what he was doing and what I'm doing, Deuce Double. And Judah talked about what he was working on and whatnot, and what had been working on through the years. No, he's a good dude, though, man. Shout out to Judah. Because Judah, like I said, he mixed up, like I was speaking, this is short story, chapter 1. That was, this episode. He mixed the project, track 2 on short story, chapter 1. He mixed, it's called Delirious. I just mentioned the Delirious, the Fire Water song that Zoe produced, you know what I mean? The man Posse pulled out the studio. And shout out to Judah, because he didn't have the stems. He mixed that off a 2-track. And people know, if you know, yeah. But, and I'm going to end the shout outs off now, man. The last shout out is shout out to Fat Joe. Shout out to Fat Joe for hopping on my Go-Go Therapy remix. There's some other people that's going to be on the Go-Go Therapy remix, but you're going to have to do your research. I left the breadcrumbs out there for you, so you should be able to look on social media and put it together. But if not, you burnt. But shout out to Fat Joe, man. I appreciate you, for hopping on that Go-Go Therapy record. It's coming out. It's coming out. It's coming out. And if you hear this, Fat Joe, yeah, you see I have a whole Go-Go Therapy podcast, so you see it's a method to my madness. Ha ha. But I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. And if y'all don't know, it's my record, Go Go Therapy. I produced it. It been came out, but I'm coming out with a remix where, it's not just trappish like the original Go Go Therapy is. Some wording has changed on my part. There's some guests on there. Fat Joe's hosting the song. And, it's like a blend of trap and go-go, like crossing, like multiplying them and making its own genre. Go-go and trap combined. So it's going to be something different. It'll be dropping soon. So keep your eyes out for that Go-Go Therapy. Probably it'll be on chapter 2, like long story chapter 2. You know what I'm saying? Long story. Hey, but man, less is more, man. You know what I'm saying? Less is definitely more. So I'm going to just leave it with that joke right there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not even a joke. It's serious. Like, this is Short Story Chapter 1, the episode. I got a project up now. It's called Short Story Chapter 1. But I also am coming out with a project this summer. I'm dropping 2 projects this year. This summer, actually. I'm dropping Long Story Chapter 2. And it'll be featuring the Go-Go Therapy remix with Fat Joe. That'll probably be the last song, though, because it's going to be all super duper bangers, nigga. Hey, again, shout out to Zoe. I said I'm going to get no shout out. Shout out to Zoe, because this joint I'm about to play is a banger, man. Got me delirious. Y'all going to want to run the whole podcast back off this. Listen to this joint at the end. Go ahead, get him, DJ Zoe. Get him, Pops. Pops, hit him with the beat tag. Hit him. We gone. Do stuff with Mr. 40 Watt. Love y'all.
Playing games, fucking with them lames. Such a shame. Oh nah. Every time I'm playing games, every time I'm taking aim, hey, I see that frame. Got that water and that fire flame, you job mysterious. Every time I'm playing games, you getting serious. Every time I'm taking aim, you getting curious. Every time I see your frame, I get delirious. You got that water and that fire flame, you job mysterious. Every time I'm playing games, you getting serious. Every time I'm taking aim, you getting curious. Every time I see your frame, I get delirious. You got that water and that fire flame, you job mysterious. Yeah, you job mysterious and curious. It got me furious, it got me insecure. I'm not sure, is you pure? What you gonna say? What you gonna do? Fuck with the crew, yeah, the DU, the 40 wide gang like 1 or 2. Yeah, boo, come on through. You gon' see how it be, high off tree. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, 3D, 4D, Mr. Oh Lordy. You might bore me, you can't afford me. Oh, pour me, don't hold me. Every time I'm playing games, you getting serious. Every time I'm taking aim, you getting curious. Every time I see your frame, I get delirious. You got that water and that fire flame, you job mysterious. Every time I'm playing games, you getting serious. Every time I'm taking aim, you getting curious. Every time I see your frame, I get delirious. You got that water and that fire flame, you job mysterious. You got that fire water like a stripper hitting a dipper. I'm something like Jack Tripper, keep 2 bitches in 1 nigga. They call my Uncle Sergeant, but I slaughter creeker quicker. And every freaking weekend I be creeping with your sister, Mr. 40. Oh Lord, guarantee I get her and I hit her, she can't afford